Hello, my name is Tangela Lewis, and I will be talking to you about different generations. What is a generation? Generation is defined as the entire body of individuals born and living about the same time. The average time period that separates generations is roughly 30 years. They share similar experiences, ideas, problems, and attitudes. Generations by life stages. Listed below are the arbitrary dates of each generation. Baby boomers, born 1946 through 1964. Generation X, born 1965 through 1980. And Generation Y, born 1981 through 2002. Each generation. Each generation is impacted by historical events of their time. React to the generation before them, has a unique set of values, views the next generation with the skepticism. Goals. Today we will learn to understand the historical factors that each generation has experienced. We will understand the values and work styles that motivate each generation, and understand how technology has impacted each generation. Let's look at generations one at a time. Baby boomers, the largest generation, born post-World War II. The baby boom. During the late 1940s and through the early 1960s, the birth rate in the U.S. soared. At the height in 1957, a baby was born in America every 7 seconds. Over 4.3 million babies in 57 alone. Wow. Why so many babies? Well, husbands returning from the war, decrease in marriage age, desirability of large families, confidence in economy, advances in medicine. Baby boomer historical experiences. They experienced the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr., Civil Rights Movement, Vietnam War, Watergate scandal, first nuclear power plant developed, sexual freedom, Roe versus Wade, first walk on the moon. Baby boomers' motivational factors. They are confident of self, not authority. They want a prestigious title and a corner office. They had parents who were controlling, and they want to know, what does it mean? They want freedom of expression. They want to attack oppression. Who knows? Without those views, we might not have had civil rights. Baby boomers' technology influences. On April 7, 1927, Bell Telephone Labs and AT&T introduced the first public USA television. The transistor radio was invented, as well as the mainframe computer. Generation X, also known as the Baby Busters. Generation X historical experiences. They experienced high divorce rate. Single-parent families became a norm, smaller family sizes, HIV, the fall of the Berlin Wall, Space Shuttle Challenger disaster, creation of MTV. Generation X motivation factors. Have a low level of trust toward authority. Want the freedom not to have to do something. They are pragmatic. They are apathetic and more worried about the individual. They need to know, does it work? They are doubtful about the possibility of becoming parents, and their parents were distant. Generation X technology influences. The ATM machine, the first computer disk, video games, personal computers, and cellular phones. Generation Y, also known as the millennials. Generation Y historical experiences. They experienced school violence such as Columbine and Virginia Tech, the emergence of TV talk shows, the World Trade and Pentagon, terrorist attack, also known as September 11th, the O.J. Simpson trial, the Clinton Lewinsky, environmental concerns, and the Iraq War. Motivation factors for Generation Y. They have a high level of trust toward authority. They prefer meaningful work. They need the structure of accountability. Their parents were intruding. They are Facebookers and tweeters. They are social network cravers. They are curious to know How do we build it? Generation Y technology influences. They have been plugged in since they were babies. They grew up with educational software and computer games. They think technology should be free. They want and expect services 24/7. Internet is a source of research, interactivity, and socialization for them. Staying connected is essential.